Hey, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I'm Greg, Mester Scrum Master and Agile Coach. I hope you're doing well today. It is a Tuesday. And that little bell you just heard was the notification that we just went live. See, right there. Nope. And why did I hold up this Cadbury egg? Beginning of the show. Ow, I just broke it. Anyway, I'll tell you in a second. But we're going to talk about enterprise transformation. I'm going to do a 5-part series, 5 shows on enterprise transformation plus whatever comes along as I read what's going on in the networks and the news. So, and this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. And we talk about Agile and Scrum in a very practical and tactical way so you can get value to your customer. Not work crazy hours, get home to your family and friends, and have a little fun, right? I don't know about this is fun, but this is a Cadbury egg. Went to a baseball game. I picked up a package from my neighbor so that the local homeless people or whoever, random thieves, don't go stealing their package. Put it on the cat tree, a couple layers up. Go to a softball game or baseball game yesterday with my kids. Only gone an hour. Come back. There's a hole in the box with Cadbury Easter eggs in it. Okay. I'm like, how does Betty Dog find these eggs? Apparently anything's possible in this world. So if anybody says nothing's possible, I'm going to say that darn dog can find chocolate. So I had to spend late night taking the dog to the vet, get her stomach pumped, get the chocolate out. She ate 21 of these things. 21 or 20, something like 20 of these, because there's 48 in the box, and we figured out she ate 20. Even for a human, 20 is not good. So, and take her last night to the vet, got her stomach pumped, she's back home, she's back in her way, sniffing and getting on every piece of garbage as I walk down the street. But she's okay. That stuff going on. And a major league delay. So anyway, everything's delayed. Even YouTube, even my bandwidth, everything. Hopefully kids are up. But anyway. So we're going to talk about enterprise transformation. I'm going to do a 5-part series. Today I'm going to talk about introductions to the transformation. And then tomorrow I'm going to talk about picking teams, intro training. Third one's going to be coaching teams, leads, and people. Fourth one's going to be metrics and roll-up. And the fifth one will be scaling. Just because you do an enterprise transformation doesn't mean you're really scaling. It's 2 different things, and people don't get that. And they think enterprise transformation is scaling, and I'm going to say it's not scaling. But I digress. So, you want to do an enterprise transformation, or you want to be a coach for enterprise transformation. What do you do? What do you think about, right? Well, I like the SAFE training. I like the SAFE take on it. I like the fact, and I've done it, so it's not just SAFE, to do an introduction training session with the management, the leaders of the organization, the people in charge. I did the same thing when I was in another company where before we did training and introduced all this to everybody, all the managers of the IT department, and I guess there were 15, 20, 30 managers or so, they all got the training. So they got to evaluate how the training was. Was it worthy? Was it a waste of time for their employees? So they can get behind it. So my recommendation, as I agree with SAFE, totally, is that you train the management first. And I even say that's what I kind of do when I coach. The first people I go out and meet is the managers. I go to the teams, but I also go talk to the managers to find out what they want, what their desire is, what they've seen, what they like, what they don't like. But I really do like the idea of training the managers. So it's a great opportunity to develop whatever training deck you're going to use. If you're going to use SAFE, you can use the training deck that SAFE provides. It's easy, right? If you're not using SAFE, you might have to create your own training deck on how to introduce this stuff to management. I think Les might have something too. But you come up, what is Agile? Why do you do Agile? How do you build it up? And you build a deck on that. And you do some exercises, right? You got to do some in-person exercises. The groups that don't do the in-person exercises, it's really terrible. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I've seen video training where they record this training session and say, watch the video so you be trained to know what Agile is. That's the most boring crap I've ever seen in my life, right? It's terrible. And these consultants go and say, you can do this. You can do trainer by taking a video and have everybody watch a video to learn about Agile. That's bullshit. Just call it. It's terrible. It's the worst way to train someone Agile. It doesn't have any interaction. It doesn't prove a point of why you do interaction. It's just a video. Okay. You can do a short video, do a little intro, like 10-minute what is Scrum, what is safe, what is scaled, right? You can do that, but don't do more than 10-15 minutes like these videos. You can't do it. It's a waste. So first thing you do is you introduction training to all your managers. Do one-on-ones with your managers, find out what their desires are, what their goals are, so you get them to back you up. And you have sleepyheads that are coming into the show. This is management after watching one of those 1 hour long training sessions on a video via remote, right, Ed?
Not getting any sleep.
Not getting any sleep. Or they sleep through the whole training session, one of the two. So that's part one. It's a very simple intro. If you get a chance, look into what SAFE has if you're an SPC, the introduction for enterprise training. Definitely work with your people to train the managers first to get them on board and make sure they got some training. Because you either get them on board behind you or you're not. And if you don't get them on board behind you, they're going to sleep the entire time and not be helpful. Anyway, so that's the end of this show. Right, Ed? I got to find out what he wants. Please give us a thumbs up if you like our show. Ring the little bell so you get notification on your phone. And hide the Canberry eggs from the dogs. 20 of them. Can you imagine 20 of these? This can't be good for a human. I mean, if I put 20 around, I think it would fill up my whole brain. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow for part 2, where we talk about picking teams and doing intro training for teams. So that's the next part. And this is all part of your enterprise transformation. And there's a lot more to it, but I'm just doing it in 5 shows with 15 minutes a pop. All right. Take care. Bye.